Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for our second Bentley Cup semi-final here, live and direct from Ground 3 at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And we've already seen a wonderful game shaded by the Dubai Wolves by Cafu. They're already through to Friday's Bentley Cup final. And it's a matter of who is going to be joining them. We've got IFZA Mahra as we go down into the IFZA Mahra camp. And we see Amadori there just getting some attention on an injured wrist. IFZA Mahra in the white shirts taking on Bangash in the green and white. "29 degrees today. The temperature is cranking up. It's supposed to be 35, 36, maybe 37 on Friday. Getting warm again here in Dubai. Absolutely no chance of rain. That's a lie. Don't pay any attention to that. Seb always puts that. Field number 3. As we see Segundo Amadori and Isidro Strada. Segundo. Con el casco marrón es segundo. Beautiful shots of the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Villas all the way around the field here. Gives me an opportunity to thank our title sponsor, who in fact are IFZA, International Free Zone Authority. And they provide local and international businesses the ideal platforms, infrastructure and location that epitomize the benefits of the UAE's strategic geographic position, world-class infrastructure and business and tax-friendly environment. And our thanks go to them, not just for this IFZA Gold Cup, but in fact the Silver Cup before, and all of this entire season here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And many thanks to IFZA. Hopefully it's the start of a great relationship between IFZA and the polo here at the Al Habtoor. Our main sponsor, Bentley Emirates, the largest Bentley dealer in the world, part of the prestige cars division of the Al Habtoor Motors. Bentley Emirates is driven by professionalism, quality, high standards, and continues to serve with utmost confidence. Our other sponsors include the US Polo Association, Diamond Lease, and Hilden Water. And we thank each and every one of you for coming on board and supporting the polo here in Dubai. Time for a selfie down in the IFZA Mahra camp. Looking very relaxed, aren't they? 2 Amadoris and Isidro Strada posing. Suppose you can when you're that handsome, hey? Suppose you can. Just waiting for a horse for one of our umpires. That's Peter Wright. And he's fit and he's good on his feet, but he ain't that good. And he's going to need a pony. So if you can hear me, umpire pony, please, to the center of the field as soon as possible. It's going to be Daniel Boudou and Peter Wright on the horses. That's if we can find a horse for Pete. And in the chair, the third man will be Rafael Silva. And so to the runners and riders. IFZA Mahra at 1, Tariq Al-Hab Tora for 1 goal handicap. At 2, Segundo Amadori. At 3 is Isidro Strada. And at 4, Jacinto Amadori of 5 goals. And their opponents, Bangash, 1-2, lost 2. Haida Bangash is at 1. At number 2, Federico von Potosky. At 3, having a sensational season. Watch out for this guy, Benjamin Panelo. And at back of 7 goals, Jacinto Croto. Federico von Potosky there on the far side of the field. Coming out for a little stick and ball and a warm-up. If you want to get hold of us and send in a message, get a shout out live on Polo Line TV. You can get us on Instagram at Polo Line OK. Facebook is at Polo Line Int, and Twitter is at Polo Line. Be great to hear from you. We've had messages from all over the place, including Qatar today, some very random places that you don't associate with a lot of polo, and it's great to know that so many people are tuned in and enjoying the action from Dubai. So please get your messages in, tell us where you're messaging from, and we will share the love as and when we can. We've got more polo action coming up on Polo Line TV, on the live stream, not just all of the conclusion of this IFZA Gold Cup, of course, this game, and then the Bentley Cup and IFZA Gold Cup final on Friday. But we also have the Emaar Polo Cup from the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club coming to you from this weekend. And then starting on the 9th of March, the Pakistan Open, the 14 gold from Lahore, live and direct on Polo Line TV. And after this tournament, here from the Al Hab Tour, we will have coverage of the Dubai Challenge Cup. And then we go down to Gantut in 10 days' time or so for the 18 goal resumes down in Gantut for the President's Cup, one not to be missed. So it's a question of who is going to join the Dubai Wolves by Cafu in the Bentley Cup final on Friday. And that's what we are about to find out. Players just converging on the far side of the field, having a chat with the umpires, shaking hands, saying hello. We know that UAE and Gantut are going to be in the main final. That's the Gold Cup final on Friday. UAE versus Gantut. What a delicious game that is going to be. Both teams deservedly in that final. Gantut looking pretty dominant throughout the course of this tournament. UAE certainly bringing their A game yesterday in their semi. Superb stuff from them. And I'm looking forward to that on Friday. Looks like there's a little bit of hustle bustle there in the middle. We must be close. Daniel Boudou. Is going to be rolling the ball in on the far side of the field. It pops out the back, and it's picked up by Benja Panelo. Amadori skies that open backhander. It's gone straight up in the air, and Isidro Strada was waiting for it to come down. And it was picked up by Benja Panelo. And a segundo Amadori came and tried to steal the ball away. The whistle has gone, and this one is going to be moved down the field. And, well, it's just a question of whether they move it up to the 40. It could well be a 40 and not a 60 here. Let's see what the umpires decide. And indeed, it looks like it is going to be a penalty 3. Panelo reaching out there, teeing the ball up. Von Potosky's there for a piece of the action. He's digging away at the field, trying to level out a piece of grass. Hasso Grotto watches on. And it's going to be Benjamin Panelo who circles around, trying to get the first one on the scoreboard here for Bangash. 40-yard hit. Amadori will come out. Where's it gone? It's low. And it's wide. But it is a corner. I think it was deflected wide by one of those defending players. So the ball will be placed down in line with where that ball went out of play. And Panelo will get a second shot at goal here, this time from 60 yards. Benja goes long, he goes straight, the flag is raised and the goal is good. So having put a low 40 in that was stopped, he converts from 60 yards, gets the corner, and Bangash go a goal to 0 to the good. We're back in action. And escaping with the ball on the far side there is Amadori. He's left it here for Isidro. Strada goes long, up towards Tarek. Tarek's been taken out of the play there by Haider Bangash and sweeping the ball across the field and out of defence here. Good work on the near side of his pony by Panelo. Leave it is the call. Von Potosky leaves it here for Hasso Grotto. Hasso. Didn't quite get all of that, but Von Potosky will straighten up and pick it up on the near side, and he's on the march once again. Good pass out towards Panelo. Panelo putting the brakes on here and then thumping it back infield. Whoa, look at this from Grotto. Big ride-off coming in, and then he's come back to the ball, but, well, the whistle's gone. As the other Jacinto was there, that was Amadori flying back in defence for IFZA Mahra. And, well, it looked like Grotto got too big a ride-off in and had to come back to the ball. And in the end, he came right back across in front of Amadori, and it's going to be a spot hit to the white shirts of IFZA. First time hit from Strada, up towards Tarek. Tarek on the near side. Amadori picks it up, miscontrol from him. Von Potosky will jump all over this. Fede. Tranquilo is the call. And, well, everyone was tranquilo apart from Amadori, who came flying in. Von Potosky still has the ball. And he's trying to get that pass away, and it's come off the pony, and I think the refs might well have been playing advantage. Let's see what they've decided here. Loud blast from Danny Boudou. Peter Wright's just going to canter across and have a chat with him. And indeed, I think there was advantage on that play. No advantage forthcoming. And as a result, it's going to be a chance here for Bangash from 40 yards. Bonpatoski comes out the way. Benka on a twisty, turny pony. Straightens up, shoots. Reaching out there was Amador. He's done a good job. Oh, and Jacinto came out through the goal. And that's what Peter Wright's blown, surely. You can't come out through the goal there, querido. And it's been flicked over the line. The score is good. And Bangash extend their lead. It's 2-0. Back to the centre. Teams change ends. Panelo comes flying through. Grotto didn't quite get the backhander he was looking for. Jumping all over this is young Amadori. Segundo under his pony's neck, but he's overcooked the angle. And that one's heading wide left. Is it going to go the whole way? And I think Grotto happy just to see that one trickle out of play. Only just reached the back line in the end. Amadori thought that he could keep it in, but in the end, the ball has beaten them both and it's out of play. Panelo out towards Bonpatoski. Putting the brakes on there and just skidding on the pony was Amadori. It's been chopped back in field. Look at this. That's Grotto back towards Panelo. Panelo up over the halfway line. Super stuff here from Bangash. Switches to the difficult side of his pony and just nudges it down into the corner. He's going to put the brakes on here. Amadori comes flying back in defence. Oh, this is super stuff. Is he going to run out of space? He's across the back line. Wonderful stuff. Surely not. Oh, what a goal that is. Absolutely sensational skills once again by Benjamin Panelo. And an incredible goal. Well, what can you say? You run out of superlatives for this kid. He's playing in the form of his life. You just didn't think there was enough room to pull that off. Clash of sticks. Who's got it? Tarek Al-Habtour's working the ball from the throw-in. He's done really well, Tarek, and he's escaped with the ball here. And he's trying to get IFZA Mahra on the march. Leaves it behind. Grotto goes for the tail backhander. Superbly read and a good turn here from Panelo. He's got Bonpatoski first time if he can get the ball long. But he didn't quite get the angle on the shot that he wanted. He's going to have to come through on this himself. Flying through on the chestnut here is Benka Panelo. He steadies the pony, goes for the first time next shot. But that was a tricky play at full speed. And he's left the ball behind. Here comes Segundo Amadori. Solo is the call. He's over the top of it. But no damage done. Here comes his captain, Isidro Strada. Strada working it away from Bonpatoski, but Fede will not give up on anything. Of that you can be sure. Lovely open backhander coming out there. Superb angle on that. It's 90 degrees. And Amadori Senior will leave it for Amadori Junior. Good work here from IFZA Mahra. Still working it forward. Picked up by Jacinto. Jacinto's good to go. He's gone past Grotto. Bonpatoski comes across, massive ride-off coming in from Veri Bonpatoski, and then he chops that backhander out, but Isidro Strada is dropping in on this for the white shirts of IFZA Mahra. Takes the hook, cuts back inside. Bonpatoski thought about coming in on the head-to-head, but Isidro saw him, and he's gone for goal, but he's just left it out to the right-hand side. Can they work this back towards goal? Whoa! Sticks raised and a big whistle. Players flying in from all sorts of angles, and the refs are going to have to sort this one out. Well, it looks like it's going to be a tap-in opportunity here from Isidro Strada. And he pulls the trigger and pops it over the line. And IFZA Mahra are on the scoreboard, folks. With just over a minute remaining here in the first chukka, it's 3-1. We're back in play on the far side. Kroto thumps it forward out towards Von Petowski down the right-hand side. Fede waiting for a front runner, steadies the pony, leaves it there for his teammate, picked up this time by Benja Panelo. Benja goes long, didn't quite get the contact on that. He's spooned it up in the air and he's given it straight to Isidro Strada. Strada across the face of his own goal, getting it away from the danger zone and reaching out. He's looking for a little bit of protection there from a teammate. Whoa, and Kroto was waiting for that right turn, and Peter Wright on the spot, loud blast of the whistle. And with just seconds remaining here until the first hooter in this first chukker, the Whites have conceded a penalty, and this one's going to really hurt if this goes over. It's going to be Benja Panelo again from 60 yards. Couple of big practice swings coming in off a medium run-up. Panelo looking for 4-1. It's high, it's really high. Is it straight? Well, the goal judge is calling it wide, and I think the players have all seen it wide as well. And wow, what an opportunity that was for Bangash. But that will be the end of the first chukker. No time for the restart. And as we come off in this Bentley Cup semi-final, end of the first, Bangash with a good start, 3-1. Welcome back, all Polo Line TV viewers. We are back live and direct from ground 3 here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, Dubai, UAE, for this start of this second chukker in this Bentley Cup semi-final. And a good start for Bangash. They came in 3-1 ahead after some superb work from Benjamin Panelo and Hasso Kroto. Rashid Al Habtoor looking on, supporting IFZA Mahra, of course. Tariq out there, flying family flag. We've got some messages coming in from some of our viewers live on Polo Line TV. Richard Cameron says hi from Hong Kong. Manuel Giraldes, hello from San Antonio de Areco. Sorry, San Jose de Areco, should I say, in Argentina. Good to hear from you both. Get the messages in, we will share the love. Big ride-off coming in here for Panelo. Trying to hustle Amadori out of the way, but he's done well here. Jacinto, and he's pushed the ball in front of Isidro Strada. Strada goes long. Oh, and he didn't quite get hold of that. You could see Grotto went big on that backhander, but it came off the cane. Isidro Strada just waiting for Panelo to show his hand. And in the end, there's a bit of a collision as they all come together. Hit it is the call. And Von Potocki tried to get that one through, but didn't quite get enough on it. He's going to have to take plan B and come through himself, and he fires it wide to the right, and it's gone out of play. Knock into the white shirts of IFZA Mahra. Out towards Turek from Isidro Strada. Haida Bangash comes in. Superb backhander there from Haida. Gets it back in field. Von Potocki skies it and then does really well to put the brakes on and chop it back towards goal. But Hasso Croto has been hassled out of it by Jacinto Amadori. Amadori coming across the field here for IFZA. He's done well. Avoided the hook there of Grotto. Von Potocki was also there for a piece of the action. Isidro goes long and goes high and gets plenty on it. But here's Benja Panelo. Panelo's backhander wasn't the strongest. And Grotto has to come and try and pick it up. It's done well. But Amadori is there for IFZA. Flying through is Von Potocki. Oh, Fede Von Potocki's gone beyond the hook there of Jacinto Amadori, and he's absolutely flying down the field here. Von Potocki has a little glance. He sees that Amadori's coming back. How's the approach shot from Fede? Oh, he's gone for it from range, and he's split the post. Superb stuff from Fede Von Potocki. And Bangash once again are on the march. It's 4-1. Well, they were dithering around with it, weren't they? And Fede sensed that he could come through there at pace, reaching out, evading the hook. And he went straight down the field and got the job done. Superstar from Von Potocki. Picked up once again by Bangash. They've got possession from this throw-in. And it's Hasso Grotto. Hasso. Up towards Von Potocki. Fede on the near side. Backed up by Panelo. Oh, he's absolutely crunched that. Who did that hit? Might have come off the back of Isidro Strada. He looks to be okay. A loud appeal on the far side. Someone's screaming. I think that was Panelo there appealing for the foul. Oh, look at this from Grotto. Good stuff around the outside. Eventually they hook him. But there's strength in numbers here for Bangash. And that one's gone back towards goal with a little tail shot. But it's wide of the target and out of play. Isidro. Amadori is back on a fresh one and flying down the centre. Picked up by Grotto. Hasso Grotto up towards Panelo. Waiting for him was Isidro Strada. Strada half appealing for the foul and then having to play the ball. And then as he came back towards it, he came to challenge Benjamin Panelo, and the umpire's whistle has gone. Well, it's going to be a penalty too. And it's going to be an open goal, 30-yard hit, and a chance for Bangash to go 5-1 here with just less than 3 minutes remaining in the second. Benja circles round. Goes with a full swing, and he goes straight, and the goal is good. It is 5-1, and Bangash are on the march here. More messages coming in from our Polo Line TV viewers. Anton Quizumbing, hello from Kalatangan from the Philippines. Following Polo Line and the games, thank you. Rachel Morley says hi from Western Australia. Jane Fielding, hi from Portugal. And Sergio Braco says, good luck, Bangash. Who's got it? Von Potocki's there with a little flick, trying to turn it around here and set up an attack here for Bangash. But Cedar Estrada came in, picked the ball up. There was a collision there between him and Fede Von Potocki, and the whistle has gone. Spot hit to the greens. Hoping, of course, to reach Friday's Bentley Cup final, where the Dubai Wolves await for the winner of this game. That one's gone out towards Panelo, and Panelo's absolutely flying around the corner. Picked up by Amadori. Von Potocki gets bumped out of the way there by Jacinto. And the ball's been nicked away once again here by Fede Von Potocki, who's working hard, and he's found a teammate. Can they get this one back towards goal? They've got an overlap. Shot comes through. Oh, Panelo's there. He gets a bump. He's going to shoot, and he's going to score. And it's raining goals at the moment, and they're all green. It's Bangash 6, IFZA 1. Well, it's not the start they wanted, needless to say. Panelo just having a chat there with Peter Wright. He's not happy about a play with Isidro Estrada. Play continued. The refs might well have been playing advantage. And if they were, it was a good advantage because the Greens scored. Far side. Von Potocki eventually gets tagged there by Isidro Estrada. Jacinto Amadori turns it back around the corner, and he's waiting for a front runner. Oh, and he's not got the shot that he wanted, nor has Croto. Croto comes in and gets the hook there, but Strada will keep this attack going here for IFZA. He's gone long, he's gone high. Where's that one gone? Looks pretty good. Oh, it's wide right. So just 30 seconds remaining here in the second chukker until the first bell. Bangash will want to get this one as far away from their goal mouth as possible, and that's a good play. They've all gone right, and the ball's gone out to the left to Haider. A little bit unlucky, it's been pinned up against the board, so he's had to put the brakes on, but he's done a really good job, and then he spoons that one up in the air. And coming around the back there was Panelo. Von Potocki now picks it up. And, okay, I see what's going on. Strada had dropped his stick, and very sportingly, not only did they pick his stick up, but they also put the ball out of play. So at the end of the second chukker, a really good start for Bangash. It's 6-1. Yes, indeed, we are back. Start of the third chukka in this Bentley Cup semi-final. And it's going to be possession given back to the green shirts. Some fair play going on there from both teams. Von Potosky picks it up just outside his own 60, leaves it there for Hasselgrotto. Takes a tap. And then goes for the under the neck shot. Von Potosky comes in and gets a bump there from Jacinto Amadori. Segundo Amadori's there. He's hooked out of the play. And at the moment, it's just a sea of green. And an onslaught here on the IFZA Mahra goal. There's the shot coming in from Panello. Oh, Von Potosky with a superb touch, but it's been deflected wide there by Isidro Estrada. Back in defence here goes not one but two Amadoris. This is Jacinto. And the ball's been stolen away once again, and they may have another goal-scoring opportunity here. Amadori gets a touch on it. Isidro Estrada chops it away from the danger zone, and there's a counter-attack here for IFZA Mahra. Segundo reaching out, brings it back in field. Can he get the pony back to this? Yes, he can. Well done. Picks up the bouncing ball and shovels it out to the right-hand side, but Von Potosky thought about coming in and then thought twice, and he's crunched it down into the corner. Not the easiest place to score from. In fact, it's probably the worst place on the field in terms of IFZA Mahra. Backhander comes in there from Freddy Von Potosky. Picked up nicely, though, by Isidro Estrada. He tries to punch that one through the traffic. I'm waiting for it. Oh, superb work there by Jacinto Amadori as he came flying through on the grey. There's a loud whistle from Freddy Von Potosky. Tried to come in. Didn't get much on the ball. And this is going to be a penalty and an opportunity for IFZA Mahra to get number 2 on the scoreboard. Similar sort of range to the first penalty that he got, and this time he goes with a half swing and he punches it through. And they are once again troubling the scorer. It's 6-2. So once again, we're on that tee on the far side of the field. Panello will pick up that near side pass there from Hasselgrotto, and then he thumps it forward. Good work there from Panello, but the pass has gone a little bit astray. And that's allowed Isidro Estrada. Isidro's got a couple of front runners. Can he get this one? He's got Turek coming out to the right-hand side. Amadori will pick it up here on the grey. Good work from Jacinto. Segundo goes up. Grotto, lovely tail backhander towards Panello. Von Potosky goes for the pass. Panello trying to lose the attentions there of Isidro Estrada, who's working really hard here on Benja Panello. Panello onto the near side, over the top of the play, flying through here. Whoa, it's Hasselgrotto, and as Turek turned right, Daniel Badou in the perfect spot, and a fairly obvious one here for our referees. As we see Benja Panello over the top of the play, the line was straight up and down the field. And Turek Al-Habtoor turned right across in front of a couple of players, flying straight down the pitch. And the refs look like they've given a 40-yard hit here and a chance for Bangash to once again extend their lead. Penalty 3. Panello on the grey. Looking for 7-2. He's got it. The flag is raised. It goes clattering into something behind the goal. And Bangash back into a 5-goal lead. It's 7-2 here. Picked up at the back of the throw in there by Isidro Estrada. He's punched it through the traffic, but Bangash will regain possession here. Hasokroto reaching out, keeping possession, bringing it back in field. Good work here from the rangy Argentine, Hasokroto, but he's shown a bit too much of that to Isidro. Estrada nicking the ball back here for IFZA Mahra, but still facing his own goal. He's desperately trying to get it around the corner, but he's been hassled all the time by Croto. Eventually gets a little bit of time and space, and he works it forward up towards Amadori. Here comes Segundo. Tries to get it up to his brother, but he's absolutely skied it. And there's a 2-on-1 overlap now in the other direction. And look at this. Panelo's going to pick a pass. How is the pass? It's out towards Croto. Croto steadies the pony. He brings it back in field. Taps it in field. Surely he's not going to miss from there, and he doesn't. And a cry of anguish there from Isidro Estrada. And Bangash, well, when they turned, they had 2-on-1. And it was just Estrada trying to take care of both Benja Panelo and Hasokroto, and he couldn't stop them. It's 8-2. Reaching out here is Croto, having a good game. He's smashed that one forward, and he's found Von Petoski. And Von Petoski out to the left-hand side. Can he steady the pony? Is he going to... He's working it back here, and then he goes for the cut shot. Fede. Oh, I think he's overcooked it. I think he's missed it wide right. Well, he almost had too much time. The score remains 8-2. 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the clock here until the first hooter at the end of the third. IFZA desperately trying to get something going, goes out to the left-hand side towards Amadori. Croto. Superb open backhander there on the near side of his pony. Von Petoski drops in on it, picks it up on the near side. And then, whoa, look, putting the brakes on there was Tariq Al-Habtour, and the pony doing a big skid, but he stayed upright. Good work from him. Panelo with a miscontrol, but it doesn't matter. He's got Von Petoski looping around behind him and then trying to return the pass back up towards Panelo. Hasokroto in a very dangerous position here for IFZA. Croto in front of goal. He's going to have another go at it. Oh, and he's missed it. They were appealing for the foul, but he's missed it wide left. What a chance. Well, he came bumping his way through the traffic. And in the end, the ball just goes wide to the left. Isidro Estrada trying to launch an attack here for IFZA Mahra. Another beauty of a near side. Oh, look at that from Isidro. Beautifully done. And again, oh, that's really good skills there. And he's appealing for the foul. And Hasokroto was in the wrong place at the wrong time, I would feel. Found himself just coming across in front of Isidro. I don't think he thought Isidro was going to pick that up from behind his pony. It was super skills from Strada. And he's earned inside a penalty here. And they're marching their way down. And it's going to be a penalty for, despite the fact that Isidro's on the 30-yard line, he's going to get a 60. Isidro just having a chat there with Jacinto Amadori. Circles around. He's looking for height and direction. He's got the height. Is it straight? Oh, what a wonderful hit that is. Absolute beauty. Superb penalty from Isidro Estrada. Almost chipped it. Looked effortless. Sky high. And straight through the middle. 8-3. And in fact, there's no time for the restart. So that takes us through to half-time in this Bentley Cup semi-final clash between Bangash and IFZA. And at half-time here at the Al Hab Tour Polo Resort and Club, it is Bangash 8, IFZA Mahra 3. Welcome back, folks, as we go down to the Bangash camp. And well, it looks pretty relaxed down there, doesn't it? Benkapanelo having a little sip. Hasokroto deep in thought. Six goals to his name there for Benkapanelo. Bangash ahead 8-3. Looking pretty rosy at the moment, but there's still plenty of time left in the match. Still 2 chukkers. This, of course, a 5-chukker match. As we go through to the stats for the first half. Field goals, IFZA Mahra 0, Bangash 4. Throw-ins, 8-3 in Bangash's favour. Fouls committed pretty even. 6 by IFZA Mahra, 5 by Bangash. No yellow cards. Penalties 3 out of 3 for IFZA Mahra. 160 and 2 from very close range for Isidro Strada. And Bangash, 3 out of 6 and 1 out of 1 having converted a corner. There's Hasokroto having a very good game, isn't he? The Bangash number 4. Strutting his way to get another horse. And he's been controlling things and smashing near-side backhanders all over the park. Our 2 referees there topping up their tans. Daniel Boudou and Peter Wright. Don't forget, if you'd like to send a message in to Polo Line TV, you are very welcome. We would love to hear from you. Instagram, Polo Line OK. Facebook is Polo Line Int. And Twitter, @Polo Line. Get your messages in. Still plenty of time to get them read out. We've got a couple more coming in. Mariano García, saludos a Rafa Silva, que hoy cumple 10 años como árbitro internacional de polo. Thanks, Mariano. Viene. Shohul Tiger says hello. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm working at the Polo Club in Dubai as a groom. Good to hear from you, Shohul. Hope you're enjoying the action. Maybe he's watching it in the stables, who knows? Whilst looking after the horses, he's enjoying the polo from this IFZA Gold Cup 2021. This, of course, the Bentley Cup semi-final. Who is going to join the Dubai Wolves by Cafu? They won their semi, and they are in Friday's final. It's just a question of who is going to join them. Good lead at the moment at half-time to Bangash. What have the white shirts got left in the tank? Von Potosky picks it up here, the number 2 for Bangash, escaping on this fast chestnut. And then he cuts it downfield. That's superstar from Ferry. Has he missed it wide right, though? The ball's rolling. Benja Panelo's flying to try and keep it in play, but the ball has beaten him, and it's gone wide to the right. Isidro Strada. Amadori comes out to the left-hand side to receive this under the neck shot pass. Steadies the liver chestnut, but well, Panella was there, but he's been called out of the play there by the referee, and he's decided to yield and give the possession here to the whites. Pass comes up towards Tarek. Haida Bangash, he's called off the play by Panelo, and it was a good leave. Oh, I say that. Amadori comes in and crunches Panelo out of the way and regains possession of the ball here for IFZA Mahra. Jacinto. Working it through the traffic. Picks it up. And again, on the half volley. Tarek Al-Habtour's there. Tarek pulls the trigger and goes for goal. And a shot comes in from Jacinto on the near side of his pony. That had to be close. It had to be close. They're calling it wide. He's gone across the face. And it's going to be a knock-in, a restart. And it will be Jacinto Grotto. Takes a tap. Penella comes out to the right. That's where the ball's gone. Picked up by Benja. He's got Von Potosky in behind him. Amadori's doing his utmost to try and turn it back around the corner and set up an attack here for IFZA Mahra. Von Potosky, both sides of the horse. Hassel. Good work from Grotto. He's flying and he's got Panello in a good position. I think he might try and run this one himself. He's windmilling all over the place and he's eventually over the top of the play. Here comes Amadori. And Amadori got clipped there as he came through. And I can see Grotto already apologizing. As you see, picked up by Jacinto, and you can see there different speeds, and he just bumped him behind the saddle. And it's going to be a spot hit in favor of IFZA Mahra. Four minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. 8-3. What can Isidro Strada get going here for IFZA Mahra? Launches it, and it's gone up towards Tarek. Tarek waiting for the ball to come down. He's done pretty well there. Oh, good work by Tarek. He's got some backup. Look at this. Amadori now with a chance. Oh, the ball's popped up in the air. Good skills from the young Argentine. They're working it, working it. Where's it gone? Oh, can you believe it? It's gone wide left. It's gone wide left. So, Grotto taps the ball in. And then goes long. Von Potosky comes flying across there and tries to pick it up at speed. Oh, and that's worked here for IFZA Mahra. Here comes Isidro Estrada, working his way through the traffic. Good work from Isidro. He's going to pull the trigger and go for goal here. He's appealing for the foul. It's gone out to the right-hand side. A big ride-off comes in there from Von Potosky, and Panella will pick it up here in defence for Bangash. Right is the call. And, well, he's lucky to get another go at that. But he's escaping with the ball on the far side. Still in possession is Benjamin Panelo. Benja goes long to Hasso Crotto. Crotto flying through here on the base, switches to the near side, bouncing ball. He's over the top of it. And then Von Potosky comes flying through. He's hooked. And it'll be Isidro Estrada coming in on the head-to-head with Benjamin Panelo. And the whistle has gone. As we see, well, 3 players coming through. Hasso Crotto was also there. And I can tell you that the referees have asked the third man here, and they've come upstairs, and he's checking the monitor on the replay, as we see images of Jacinto Amadori, should I say, just walking off the field there. Rafa Silva's checking the monitor. So, what does Rafa Silva see? It sounds like it's going to go white. It's going to go white, and if it goes white, then they're going to have to move it up, aren't they? Halfway line, maybe, to IFZA Mahra. Benjamin Panelo was the guilty culprit, and the ball has been placed on the halfway line, and it's going to be a 5B to IFZA Mahra. Amadori goes up on a fresh pony. Isidro takes a tap. Long hit from Isidro. That looks absolutely huge, but is it out to the right-hand side? It needs to land softly. Oh, and it's gone too far, and the ball has trickled out of play. So another knock-in. Must be at least their third, maybe their fourth of this chukker. Just shows you how IFZA Mahra have played very well this chukker, but they just can't get a goal. And the score remains 8-3. Panelo absolutely windmilling his way down the field here. He's flying. Didn't get the shot that he wanted there, but he's chopped it back in field. Isidro Estrada will come in under pressure here from Von Potosky, facing his own goal. Estrada, super stuff from him. Block comes in there on Von Potosky, who's appealing for the foul as Segundo Amadori came in to put the block on him. And then turning sharply was Amadori. There's a whistle on the play as Hasso Crotto came in and tried to chop that one back towards goal. Going to be a spot hit to the whites. Isidro. Fancy's taking them on, and he has done. He's gone past Fedi. Von Potosky picked up a nice volley there and smashes it up towards Turek. Good work once again by Haider Bangash. Backhander comes in there from Crotto. How did he find that? Superb tail backhander from Hasso Crotto. Amadori now. Didn't get the middle of the stick head there, and there's a whistle as the two number 3s come together. That's Panelo and Strada. And a loud blast from Peter Wright's whistle. It's going to be another spot hit here to IFZA Mahra. And an opportunity here for Isidro. 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock. He's gone for it. It's out to the left. Tarek's coming through. Croto is there, and he's chopped another backhander away, but waiting for that was Strada, and he's going to regain possession here just outside the 60. Panelo's there. Still Strada working it left and right, waiting for some space to open up. Fakes to go long, and then eventually pulls the trigger, and it's gone out to the right-hand side. And as Tarek tries to come in and center it back towards goal, there's a whistle. And it looks like it's going to be a spot hit in favor of Bangash. Couple of Bangash players changing ponies. Players called. They're both back in play now. That's Von Potosky and Benja Panelo. Comes out towards Benja. Puts the brakes on. He's over the top of the play, but Hasso Croto will come in and mop things up here. Switching to the near side. Amadori trying to put some pressure there on the ball carrier. That was Benja Panelo. But they've still got it here, the Greens. Croto. Von Potosky goes out to the left, and that's where the ball's gone. Fede now with a chance to switch over and play the ball on the easy side of his horse. Cuts back behind Amadori. And then launches it long and high. And it's going to drop down on the 30-yard line. Oh, what a good pass it was in the end. And that one's bobbling its way towards goal, and he's got the score. Wow, super stuff there by Benjamin Panelo, who got a beauty of a pass from Fede Von Potosky, and he's chopped it over the line. And wow, that one would have been painful for IFZA Mahra. At the end of the fourth, it's 9-3. As we go straight to Fede Von Potosky, who is ready for battle, and he's looking to try and see this one out and get Bangash over the line. They're ahead by 6 at the moment in a very commanding position coming into this 5th and final chukka. Some messages coming in from some of our Polo Line TV viewers. Sergio Bracco, greetings to Martin Bracco, my son. Sandeep Soneja, hello to the Soneja family in Dubai. Maguil Barrios, excelente, como me emociona, is the message from Maguil. Charles Moundoon says hello from the US. Hi Charlie, hope you're good. And more love coming in from the States, this time from Emily Thea Marshuk. Hi from Wellington, Palm Beach, USA. Great to hear from so many people tuned into Polo Line TV. We're absolutely loving it. Keep the messages flowing. It is wonderful to hear that you're listening in from all over the world. Start of the 5th and final chukka here. What have IFZA Mahra got in the tank? Can they mount a comeback? Grotto. And an immediate whistle there as Isidro Estrada came into the pack. The umpires are judging there was enough of a line there. And Hasso Grotto coming straight across in front of Strada. And it's going to be a spot hit to IFZA Mahra. Goes hard, but he's gone right as well, and Panello is going to be the first to surface here in defence. Half charge down. Picked up by Jacinto Amadori. Jacinto trying to work this one back towards goal. He's got some protection there from his brother, and that's giving him a bit of... Oh, that's lovely stuff on the near side as he got the contact. He didn't quite get all of it. The angle was good, and it's been chopped away from the danger zone and picked up beautifully here by Haida Bangash. Haida, what a superb shot that is. He's cut it and he has a little glance over his shoulder. He's up into enemy territory and there's absolutely no one at home here for the Whites. How's the approach shot here from Haida? He switches to the near side. Oh, he's over the top of the play and Amadori will come in and, well, I'll say that. Thought he was going to come in and mop things up, but he's over the top of the play. Isidro Estrada's there once again with Panello and he smashes it through. Panello under his pony's neck. He's crunched it straight through the middle of the goal. And Bangash are into double figures here. It's 10 goals to 3. Grotto escaping from the back of the throw-in. Takes the hook on Amadori. And Von Potosky was there, but as he turned, Tariq Al-Habtour was flying through, and the whistler's gone. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a break in play here and a free change of pony. It's particularly hot here. The temperatures are on the increase here in Dubai. And, well, it's 29 degrees today. And it's been a tough day for the ponies. Fast and furious polo. And from a point of view of welfare and common sense, there's been plenty of free changes for the horses, and rightly so. Amadori there just coming back on a fresh one. And Hasso Grotto just walking that one off the field. She's a little bit tired. And he is also going to get onto a fresh mount. We've got more polo coming up for you on Polo Line TV. Obviously the conclusion of this IFZA Gold Cup, which will be the rest of this game, of course, and Friday, the Bentley Cup final and the IFZA Gold Cup final, Friday afternoon, 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. here from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Restart comes in there from Isidro Estrada, looking for Amadori. And there's another whistle as Fedi Von Potosky had his stick raised, came flying through. We've also got action in the Emaar Polo Cup from Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. And then from the 9th of March, the Pakistan Open, the 14-goal from Lahore Polo Club in Pakistan, coming live and direct on Polo Line TV. After the conclusion of this Gold Cup, the next tournament here will be the Dubai Challenge Cup here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And then there's another 18-goal tournament down in Gantut, the President's Cup, starting in about 10 days' time or so, will also all be live on Polo Line TV. It's going to be a 5v penalty and a chance here for Hasso Grotto to muscle this one down to the scoreboard end. He's hit it hard. It's gone low and hard and up to the 30. Oh, and Von Potosky had a really good position, but he's over the top of the play under a bit of pressure there from Estrada. Open backhander comes in there from Amadori. Tarek Al Habtoor turns and chops that one downfield. Super stuff from him. Here comes Tarek on the march. Steadies the pony. Gets another good shot forward. Asks the pony to extend, and he's still going. Benka Panelo. He'll turn it around here, and Von Potosky comes in on the head-to-head play as Isidro Estrada desperately trying to get that one back towards goal. But our umpire, Peter Wright, has blown his whistle once again. And you can see there that Von Potosky coming in on the head-to-head. Had the line. And it's going to be a spot hit to the green shirts of Bangash. Hustle. Measured pass out towards Panelo. Panelo jumps the boards with Amadori. Amadori will sweep this one down into the corner. Still facing his own goal. He's going to need to get this back round the corner. He gets the contact there from Panelo, and he's playing with fire here, but he's controlled it well and left it here for Isidro Estrada. Goes high and long out towards Tarek. Tarek waiting for that one to bounce, and he switches to the offside over the top of the play, backed up here by Segundo. Amadori now coming away from Von Potosky. Segundo Amadori sweeping it around the corner and asking that pony to go, and he's gone past Haida Bangash. He's going to pull the trigger here. He's gone long. He's gone hard. Oh, I think he's got it. The goal judge has got his flag raised. There's a ripple of applause from the sidelines. Well, it was wide. Very difficult one for the goal judge, in fairness to him. He signalled it in, but I think it was wide. And it's going to be a knock-in, and it's going to be Fedi Von Potosky circling around to take this restart in the absence of both Panelo and Hasselcrodo. Not quite the knock-in that he would have been wanting. He's given it back to Amadori. And it's all got a bit messy here on the boards. They're all scrapping away for possession. Who's got it? Isidro. Estrada waiting for the space to open up. And then he punches it forward. A good pass up towards Amadori. Amadori coming through the traffic. Goes for goal under his pony's neck. Surely this time. Oh, he's missed it wide right this time. Well, they can't buy one. They cannot buy a goal at the moment. They're assaulting that goal as they did in the last chukker. But they just cannot get the score that they're looking for. Isidro fakes to play the backhander and then tries to bring it around the corner. Gets some backup here from Jacinto. Panelo. Swept forward there by Isidro Estrada. Just 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the fifth and final chukker. And time is ticking away for the white shirts. And that one is off target again, and it's wide right. Well, a couple of players flying forward for the pass here. Backhander comes in from Amadori, but well read by Panelo once again. He's so good at that, isn't he? Good skills round the corner. Amadori. Segundo. He's got Tarek Al Habtoor going up. Still in possession of the ball here is Amadori. Picks up the half volley, but didn't quite get the contact. He's got it through, though, as Hasselcrodo with a little miscontrol. And a chance here for IFZA Mahra, surely this time on the near side. And he's got the score. Good stuff from Amadori. And with just over a minute remaining here in the fifth, IFZA Mahra back on the scoreboard. It's 10 goals to 4. So Benja Panelo getting a drink there from young Lucas Monteverde. Lucas, of course, part of the UAE team who are going to be in the IFZA Gold Cup final on Friday. A very, very good win for them yesterday against Abu Dhabi, and a superb performance from Lucas Monteverde Hijo. Some great shots, aerial shots coming in of ground 3 here as we come towards the dying embers of this 5th and final chukka. The final chukka of the day, the second of our 2 semi-finals in this Bentley Cup. Hamadori. Picked up by his brother. Here comes Segundo. Hooked by Grotto, who's left the ball here for Panelo. Open backhander back towards Grotto. Good teamwork there between those two. And Hasso looking over his shoulder. Amadori's coming back in defense here. Can Grotto get this one away? Amadori with a good hook. Just seconds remaining here. 30 seconds as Ciro Strada puts the brakes on. Looks up. Punches a pass forward up towards Tariq Al Habtour, but he was being well marked once again by Haider Bangash, who's done a good job. And it's picked up by Benja Panelo, who plucks it out of the air and smashes it forward anywhere down there. Bangash with a very convincing victory here. Double figures for them. It's 10 goals to 4 at the end of this Bentley Cup semi-final. And it will be the green shirts of Bangash who will join the Dubai Wolves by Cafu in the Bentley Cup final this Friday here at the Al Habtour Polo Resort and Club. Go to the chukka by chukka. 3-1 at the end of the first. And look at that in the second. It was effectively 3-0 in that second chukka. IFZA Mahra failing to score and Bangash adding another 3 goals. 6-1, the damage was done. 8 goals to 3 at half time. So a tied third chukka, 2 goals apiece. And then once again Bangash edging away 9-3 at the end of the fourth. And then the final score, convincing win, 10 goals to 4. So all smiles there, Von Potosky and Benja Panelo, Haider Bangash there. They'll be excited about a presence on Friday afternoon here for the big day, the IFZA Gold Cup final. IFZA Mahra, field goals 1, Bangash 6, throw-ins 1 by Bangash, 9-5, fouls committed, even Stevens 10 apiece. No yellow cards in the game, and the penalties were 3 out of 3 for IFZA Mahra, 3 out of 6 for Bangash, and there was 1 corner in the game, and that was converted by Benja Panelo for Bangash. 10 goals to 4. So all smiles down in the green camp. They've had a good season, Bangash. They've been getting better and better as the season's gone on. And I would love to ask my director and producer what he thinks the best goals of the day are. What have you got for us? Well, look at this one. This is just outstanding. Along the back line, fantastic stuff. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Bangash again. Big ride-off coming in. And then under his pony's neck. And, well, Panelo, I told you he was having a good season. He's in the form of his life. And seems to be able to score from all over the pitch. Wonderful stuff once again. And all smiles for Benja Panelo. So that's it, pretty much for today. We now know who our Friday finalists will be. The Bentley Cup finalists, the Dubai Wolves by Cafu. And they will be taking on Bangash. What a great game that's going to be. And then the big one, the IFZA Gold Cup final, will be contested between UAE and Gantut. First of those two games will be 2 p.m. local time here in Dubai on Friday the 5th. We look forward to having you all tuned in for those two matches. And until then, it's goodbye from Dubai.